Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily.
Hello, happy Saturday to you all. This is take 2 of today's live. We faced a couple of technical difficulties earlier on, but we are back and stronger than ever. My name is Shireen Ahmed and I'm your host for today's Lovin Dubai show, where again we give you a rundown on all the top trending stories here in Dubai. We are live on Instagram. If you want to head on over there and tell me a couple of things, I can definitely see everybody's messages. If you're watching this from another country, you know the drill. Type it down or leave your flag emoji, because I always want to know who's watching us and from where. And without further ado, let's just get this started. Okay, the world's largest aquarium will soon operate in Abu Dhabi. It is called Sea World and it's going to open in Abu Dhabi. At the moment they're at 60% capacity, but if you guys who want to see this want to watch and see how it looks, it is beautiful. It looks super huge and it is set to home at least 60,000+ animals. Can you imagine? So you guys need to head on over there to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube so that you can check out how it looks. All right. So it is no surprise at this point. We know that the UAE is always, trying to outdo themselves. There's always the largest something. There's always the biggest something, and again this is so evident in the fact that SeaWorld is gonna soon take place. And the best part about this is that they're not just gonna feature obviously the marine animals on display, but they will have adjacent to this location a place for research, to help home them, for conservation, basically all of that, education, conservation, marine rescue, since it is in collaboration with SeaWorld, which has been committed to marine rescue and all of the above mentioned for 55 long years now. So again, that's super awesome to see. It's kind of like a 2 beats 1 situation. Off topic, people on Instagram are leaving so many of their flags. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. How has your long weekend been to all of those who live in the UAE? Was it amazing? Did you go on a road trip? Please let me know down below. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you. I'm going to start naming names in a bit. So if you're not shy, say hi. That rhymed, wow. To someone asked, what's your secret for your long hair? We'll get right around to that after the stories. But thank you. All right, so the construction, like I said, of SeaWorld Abu Dhabi's development is now already 64% complete. So it's not too long from now and we can expect to probably go there and get to see it for ourselves. Any marine life fans out here, let me know in the comment section below, because you will enjoy the vast marine animals that you'll get to see. Schools of fish, sharks, for example. These are just a few of the examples. Manta rays, sea turtles, you name it, they'll probably be there. So that is awesome. Check out the pictures again. They say that the marine life park is set to be complete by 2022, which isn't too far from now. What month are we? We're in August. So that's really in 4 months. Who knows what month in 2022 that'll take place in. But I'm super excited. So like I said, again, there is going to be the facility that's going to be located adjacent to the aquarium and theme park, and it's going to be called the Yas SeaWorld Research and Rescue Center. Again, it'll be dedicated for marine research, rescue, rehab, and return center in the UAE. And it'll be accessible to visitors, but you have to obviously book ahead of time. It's not open at the moment. To those people asking on Instagram, it is gonna start operating in 2022. Alrighty. Okay, next up, restaurateurs in Burak traveled to Turkey recently as of last week to help out amid the devastating fires. We know it's been a tough year, obviously, and in the last weeks or so, the Mediterranean has seen crazy crazy forest fires, wildfires. And of course, Turkey was one of the first countries that was first affected by this. So the restaurateur, you may have known him as the guy who's cooking and always smiling, never without a smile on his face. But he had to travel obviously to his hometown in Turkey, and over there he shared images of just how heartbreaking it was and how he had to help put out fires along with his team in parts of Antalya where the most affected wildfires were taking place. And the very next day, he also rounded up a couple of his team members and maybe a few people from the community to give away packaged goods, whether that's food, water, anything necessary really for the community there. So that's really awesome. It's great to see that, he's really taken on to leave Dubai and fly there immediately, because we all need to just be helping each other at the moment. Algeria, as you know, has been going through it as well with a similar wildfire that has even already killed 65 people as of August 11. So we don't even know where that number stands now, but you can, probably do the research online, and it's just, it's not looking so well. This is also taking place in Greece. So again, keep a lookout, you guys. Obviously, the best that we can do is share all of this on our social media profiles in hopes of getting people to be able to help. And I think there are donations in place, but I'm not particularly sure on what platforms. I will probably have to check that. Okay, so again, on the Algeria bit, according to CNN, actually, the forest fires in Algeria have killed 65 people as of last Tuesday. This includes 28 soldiers who were deployed to help out. To help put out the blaze. Again, we are obviously our hearts and thoughts are with all these countries that are currently going through this, and with the rest of the world. We all need a lot of peace, love, and healing right now, prayers, and more importantly, help. So let's just do that. Let's help each other out. It's almost like it is the end of the world, ? No, let's not put that negative energy out. It is not, as long as we obviously stay aware and do our part, right? And that means a collective as well. All right, so a lot of you guys are still commenting, and I really love to see it. Okay, Pakistani flag. So I said happy Independence Day earlier, but someone was like, it's not their Independence Day, it's their birthday. Please correct me if I am wrong, but I think it is Independence Day, isn't it? So happy Independence Day. If so, we have a lot of Pakistani viewers, and you guys are always showing us so much support, and we love and appreciate you guys. All right. Curly haired people. Do you know anyone with curly hair? Are you a curly haired cutie, as I like to call you guys? Because if so, you're gonna probably want to check out 5 Instagram accounts that we've put up on our website for you to follow. They are all UAE based, specializing in curly hair. Not necessarily salons, some are, but you may want to check it out in case you need a few tips and tricks. You want to embrace your natural curls more, use less heat. I'm attacking myself over here because I just never keep my curls, and I'm supposed to have really curly hair, but anyway, that's besides the point. Basically, okay, let's list out some of these. The first one on this list, Cosma Curl. Type it out on Instagram. They are amazing. This is a salon with branches, I think 2 branches in Dubai now and 1 in Abu Dhabi, and they specialize in curly hair. Oh my god, curly hair. They specialize in all types of curly hair, so from 2A, 2B, 2C, all the types, all the way up until the numbers and letters keep rising. You can check them out. They will know what to do with your hair. If you maybe have used so much heat on it and you want to see its potential, this is also a great place to start, I believe, because personally I've been, and with one session I was really taught how you're supposed to actually take care of your curly hair to revive it so that it looks hydrated and it feels hydrated, all of that. Okay, Cosma Curl, follow them. There's also the Curl Therapy, which is a mother-daughter run duo, which is also a natural hair boutique. So again, same thing as above. You can just head on there and check them out. We also have Curl Shop ME, Curls Fusion, and Curls Boutique. Again, if you guys want to read everything that I've talked about so far, please head on down to lovindubai.com. That's LOVINDUBAI.com. and check it out. All right.
Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door.
On to our final story of the day. Basically, we all know the big announcement took place last week, right? Emirates has announced with the brave lady who stood on the very top of the pinnacle of Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest tower, to say that flights between the UAE and the UK were now resuming after the amber move, because the UAE had been on the UK's red list for a while. Them being moved to amber means people no longer needed to travel. People traveling no longer needed to do the mandatory hotel quarantine stay. All right, but there are new updates now as per the Emirates website, in case you or someone you know wants to travel between obviously the UAE and the UK. And I'm just going to read it out loud. This is an FYI, so you can send it to everybody you know. By the way, you guys, we also go live in podcast form on Anchor, iTunes, Spotify, all of the podcast platforms. All right, and again, we have all of this in written format in case you do want to share it. Okay, so all passengers traveling to Dubai from the UK must come in with a negative PCR test certificate that was taken no more than 72 hours prior to their departure. Actually, I repeat, so that has to be a reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction test, an RT-PCR test. All right. So this update obviously comes after the UK officially moved the UAE to the amber list, and keep that in mind. Always check any airline that you're traveling with, always check the updates that they have, or try to give them a call if you have any queries. All right. So basically, if you are planning on traveling to Dubai from the UK, you have to present the negative RT-PCR test. And the NHS COVID tests are not accepted for travel from the UK. So keep that in mind. Any other tests as well that you're going to be taking from home will not be accepted. It strictly just has to be the RT-PCR test, and it has to be negative. So the UAE nationals, though, that are flying between Dubai from the UK are exempt from the COVID-19 test requirements before their departure from the UK. But however, they obviously will have to take the PCR test the second they get to the UAE. That is how we keep safe. All right, that is it for today's stories. Again, we go live on the Lovin Dubai show every single day at 8:30 a.m. on the weekdays, and on the weekends you have us live at 9:30 p.m. with myself and Rawan, and obviously you have Casey and Simran on the weekdays. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining in. I really appreciate you guys, and have an amazing rest of your day. Enjoy what holiday hours you've got left, and we'll be back with you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning, and of course don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday, where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and have a great day.